Liberty International presents the greatest home-based business opportunity on the planet. Now that could be a very arrogant statement, but I've been in the industry for about 20 years now. Been with this company for 8, and of course the founder of Liberty International already created a huge opportunity for a lot of people. Paid the most money to the most people in the shortest period of time. And when you look at Liberty International in our new division, WOW Mobile, we've got a 10-year track record already. I've been there 8 of the 10 years, and so we're outside the box. And in being outside the box, what we say is, because we're addressing now the wireless industry, we say let the revolution begin, because we do things differently than any other company. Now, if you're kind of iffy about the whole networking thing, you have to understand there's a two-way street to these type of programs. You know, there's a corporate, entity that has to deliver its part of the bargain, and then so do you. You know, it's a two-edged sword, so to speak. So we were developed around the internet. I mean, that's why how our company was created and why we can pay out the kind of commissions we pay and give away the product for free, which we'll discuss here in a little bit. But you have to understand, we supply the unparalleled training program. You know, that's what set me free 20 years ago, is I got to listen to somebody making, more money pretty much in a month than I would make in a half a lifetime. And it's because of the mentoring, the leadership development, and of course the motivation, the recognition, the online sales and marketing materials that we get, the cutting-edge technology the company supplies, and the state-of-the-art fulfillment. We can run a part-time home-based business, and of course if we do our part of the equation incredibly well, it can set you free financially. Now when we talk about, Liberty and its infrastructure, we got to make sure that we fully understand that this is no small undertaking. The planet is the largest IT hosting facility in America. There's about 22,000 other businesses that carry all of their servers there, just like we do. And so we've never missed a payroll in 10 years, and we've never, not shipped our product to our end user in a decade. So in this facility, you've got 11 different carriers that back up the facility. You've got 19 gigabytes of bandwidth that's, fully meshed in a redundant network data center. So what does that mean? Well, it's kind of like it's triple redundant, so we don't go down. So you need this type of infrastructure, because we just really became the next kind of, the way America will view it, next cell phone company. And of course, as all these subscribers and all these people come here, this type of infrastructure needs to be in place. Now, Liberty has really 3 divisions, and we're going to skip over the whole health and wellness and the fundraising in this particular presentation, which I hope you're going to use as a recruiting tool and a training tool, because it's automated and it sends out the right message every single time. But it's the telecom division that's getting all the publicity right now. Even though we have great products and services in these other 2 divisions, the telecom is the one getting all the press. Now we do, we're not going to talk about it. We do home phone service, we do business service, we do talking on computers, we do talking through video and media phones, and of course we do 3G and we do 4G phones, which we'll discuss through our new division. Now, have you ever stopped to think about how many phones there are and how much money is being generated from the telecom side of America? Remember how many home phones, business phones, and cell phones? Remember, the population now is over 308 million, and there's over 277 million subscribers. We as Americans, we're addicted to cell phones. There's just no way around it. If we look at the statistics that came out of the Forbes magazine, the November issue in 2009, I think it's very clear. 277 million subscribers, 116 billion a year in sales. And then you look at 2.2 trillion minutes. 4 companies control 90% of the market. Now that's 89% of the market, by the way, has a phone. So in WOW Mobile, we say let the revolution begin, because first off, we make it easy so everyone can qualify. Everyone can get a phone that wants a phone with us. No deposit, contracts, credit checks, cancellation fee, or fine print. No additional fees or taxes on top of what we're talking about. And then of course the beauty is there's no monthly bill if you can refer 3 paying customers. So remember, refer 3, get it free. Outside the box, revolutionary, unless you're like us and you're lean and mean and you were built yourself around a cyber company, it's virtually impossible. Or even if they could do it, the owners of whatever company that would try to compete wouldn't want to give away that much money. That's our philosophy, to pay the most money to the most people if you want to win the war. Now we have 3 plans that you can pick from T-Mobile now. That's our Tier 1 providers. No secrets on the phone, so the service that we use. Anytime calling, $59.95. Calls and texting, $69.95. Now the true unlimited plan, remember there's no caps. Unlimited calls, texting, email, data transfer, and internet, $89.95. Remember, pick a plan, refer people to the same plan. It's absolutely free. And of course, that's our marketing value proposition. Refer 3, get it free. Now, we're not going to give you enough money to get it free. We're going to flat out give it to you free, and then we're going to send commission checks out to everybody regardless if you paid for it. Now, if you want a state-of-the-art new smartphone, Wow Mobile has a few of those type of phones, but what we do is we build in tethering into the phone at no additional cost. So if you've got that $89.95 plan, you can actually have tethering, which is like replacing the need for an air card. These phones can actually put out tethering that can run more than one laptop, and you can talk and tether at the same time. People do it all day long. So it's a huge feature. Now the Android phone, the G1, that was the original one. It has a slide-out keypad. That was the original one that Google came out with that everybody kind of got gaga over. And then we have the MyTouch, which was their second generation, which is the phone that I currently have, which has so many different features on it. I often joke I need a 12-year-old to help me out understand it all. And then the Motorola Click, that's a phone with all the social networking stuff that can sync up on it. All of those have a very competitive retail price, and then we'll show you later on how you can have massive instant rebates to get them incredibly inexpensive. Now you can turn your existing phone into a Wow Mobile phone if it's based on GSM or a SIM chip. So that would be like all your AT&T and T-Mobile subscribers. You would get a T-Mobile SIM card through Liberty International, the WOW program, for $24.95. So let's just recap this real quickly. You pick a plan, a T-Mobile plan from us, then you purchase the T-Mobile SIM card through us, you put it in an unlocked GSM phone, and you're good to go. If you want to keep your same phone number, of course you can do that. It's a one-time $24.95, and we're going to show you how you can actually get your first month of service absolutely free when we talk about compensation. Now 4G is something that's already done in Japan and Korea, and there's only a handful of cities in the United States, but it is coming, and so over the next 24 months or so you'll see a lot of publicity on this. We've already got it figured out, so you don't have to worry about future income or losing anything as people convert from 3G to 4G. Our same policy, refer 3, get it free, will apply. And then of course you want to then tune into slide 2, which will explain more of the compensation and how you actually can get involved in Liberty and start making money immediately. And so this ends presentation 1 of 2.